Over now, Alice in Chains for Storm Alexander, David Bruner, Request Baron. I always picture Request Baron as like the Snoopy pilot every time I see that name. And Jonas Ribeiro. This is why we did open C sharp tuning yesterday. So my guitar is in open C sharp. Yours should be too. And if you don't know how to do that, there will be a link to the video from yesterday on how to put your guitar into open C sharp tuning. Great. Some of those requests were for the acoustic version. It doesn't matter. They're both the same. I have my guitar clean just so you can hear it better. You can do it acoustic. You can do it electric with some distortion on it. Whatever you want to do. But anyways, here we go. Since our guitar is a big open C sharp chord, that means anywhere we put a finger all the way across all the strings like a capo would be, we have an open something chord. And we don't really need to name it because how often are we in this tuning? Not very often, but what you're going to do is put your pointer finger across the 4th fret. Now, watch this sort of strumming, picking, note-making extravaganza. Super fun. This is great musical sense of humor, in my opinion, by Alice in Chains. You're going to give it 2 chugs on the fat strings, like slightly muted with your palm over here. And then your pinky finger is going to go to the used to be E string. Right, let's not get crazy confused here. 7th fret, and you're going to sort of strum the smaller strings now. Nothing too scientific, nothing too exact. Just focus on the smaller strings. And then the E string becomes the 6th fret, and then 4th fret, which is where your pointer finger is. Now to the B string, 7th fret, 6th fret, and then just back to your regular bar. So we have chug, chug, 7, 6, 4, 7, 6, 4, followed by chug, chug, and now we're going to call this the funny chord. You put your middle finger on the G string 5th fret and your ring finger on the A string 6th fret, and then take it off, and then give it a chug, and then funny chord, chug, take it off. And that's our first thing. Chug, chug, 7, 6, 4, 7, 6, 4, chug, chug, funny, off, chug, funny, chug, off. You can slow that down. You know YouTube has a slow down feature. There's the 3 little dots. Click it, say play it at 75% or 50%, and then you can take your notes at your own speed. But there it is. Once you've mastered that, the exact same thing, except now we don't even need a pointer finger because we're going to do C sharp. We can name that one. Well, let's see, what is this? C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F. We're playing an F and a C sharp. Anyways, here we go. 3, 2, open, 3, 2, open. Funny chord is now G1 and A2. Now that's the intro. It just goes back and forth between the 4th fret and the open fret on a 1-to-1 ratio. Once the singing starts, it goes 4th fret, 4th fret, open, back to 4th fret, and repeats from there. So it's 4, 4, open 4. Repeat, 4, 4, open 4. Great. The chorus is actually pretty super simple. So now we're going to take our bar from the 4th fret to the 7th fret, and we're going to place our pinky finger on the 10th fret of the B string, of the used to be B string, right? And it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're going to switch to 1 fret lower a half beat early, so like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 4 beats on 7 and 10. 8 beats on 7 and 10, 4 beats on 6 and 9, and 8 beats on 9 and 12. Right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll call that the chorus. And the part that comes after is the intro, but with singing, so we could call it the appendix, the addendum, the adenoid. In the 1-to-1 ratio. Can't talk in. And then we have the really spooky, mysterious bridge that I'm going to break here because I'm having trouble explaining it to myself in my head, and I don't want to have to do this whole wonderful thing over again, so I'll be right back. All right, mysterious bridge, here we go. You're going to start like you're doing an F shape, but 1 fret higher. So put your ring finger on the D string 4th fret and put your middle finger on the G string 3rd fret. And we're going to break this up into sets of 4 plucks. This is going to take a little while, but just try really hard, feel confused, go to sleep that night, and wake up the next day, and I'll bet you'll be a little better at it, or maybe you'll have it. Okay, ready? Now, pluck D, G, B, G. Then put your pointer finger on the B string 2nd fret and pluck D, B, G, D. Now your pinky finger goes on the B string 4th fret and you're going to pluck B, G, D, G. And then your pointer finger, which has been rendered obsolete by your pinky finger, is now going to go to the E string 2nd fret, and you're just going to pluck all the way down the strings starting at the E string. That's the easiest part. Okay, ready? Here we go. That whole thing. There it is. Okay, I'm going to break here. Don't move. Okay, for the second half of it, there's only 2 parts. We're half done with it. The right hand does the exact same thing, but we're going to start with only the G string 3rd fret, and we're going to pluck D, G, B, G, and then you're going to put your pointer finger on the B string 2nd fret, just like we did, and pluck D, B, G, D, and then ring, or whatever finger you want, goes on B4, just like we did, B, G, D, G. Now don't move your left hand because you're just going to do the same, plucking down the strings just like we did. So at least the right hand does the same thing. And here we go. Both parts together. And then we just have the, I'm going to break again because that was tough. We just have the little outro to do. Don't move. All right, and the little outro is a simplified version of what we just did, but instead of, we're never going to have the F shape, we're going to start with middle finger on D4, pointer finger on G3, and ring finger, or pinky finger, on B4, and we're going to, you can kind of do whatever plucking pattern you want here, but I like to go D, G, B, G, E, B, G, B. Twice. And then we're going to take our middle finger off. And back on. Yeah, but that was minor, and then it changed to major there. Did you hear that? That was a little too happy for Alice in Chains. But nonetheless, that is how you play Over Now for you gentlemen. and for you. So I sincerely hope that was helpful. That was a really fun learn. I think I drove Ruthie crazy. I couldn't stop playing it yesterday once I figured it out. Anyways, thank you very much for being here, and I will see you next time with more stuff. Goodbye.